Hi, Mr. Lawrence.
Hello, Becky. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. I am.
It's good to see you. Good to hear from you as well. It's
Yeah,
been forever.
it's been ages. Yeah, we haven't actually spoke. You haven't. Yeah, we've had, I think, a couple of sessions maybe.
Yes, that's
Perhaps.
what it's like. Oh my God, it's like the first time all over again. You know how you get anxious before we speak.
Oh,
Crazy.
oh, bless you. Bless you. How can I help? I'm gonna.
Okay, it's centered around last time from I don't know if you remember from our last journey, but it's centered around the HIV thing because I recently got since I moved, I retested for like STDs just to like I checked all my blood work just to see like what was going on. And basically the HIV is still there, but how they detect it is about like viral load and T cells like counts. They're saying the viral load is at a certain amount, but the T cells are really low, and they're supposed to be at a certain level to be considered undetectable and things. And
Mhm.
so with T cells, I'm thinking like behind the HIV and stuff, maybe it's linked, it's something deeper than what like in the past sessions I've been trying to get to the root of, like maybe something else I'm not thinking about. Like I discovered T cells and immunity also has things to do with thymus gland.
Mhm.
So I was just trying to see with the HIV thing, is it more of the T cell? Like, what is it? I'm kind of lost
So
on what to.
yeah, so how they test HIV is based on your T cell count, and if your T is this right? Your T cell count, what you're saying, it's high, so it's saying that you've got HIV. Is that right?
Well, no,
And
it's saying my T cells are low, like
okay,
21, and they're supposed to be in the thousands.
okay. So because your T cell count is low, that indicates that they're saying that your immune system is. Are you on
Yeah,
any
it's like,
drugs, Lawrence? Are you on any medication?
yeah, that's the thing. Like, basically, I'm thinking like at a one point, before I moved back to California, they said I was undetectable, like, but I was on the medication too. So, and I think I asked you to look into the medication before, and of course, it had parasites and things on it. So I tried to like believe in myself, and I'm like, no, I don't need that stuff. But then I wanted to go check in, and they're like, well, your numbers are low and immunity wise, like because I started noticing things with my skin and like this oral thrush in my mouth, and that's what made me go back to the STD testing to because I tried to go without that stuff, but clearly it's like it's trying to get my attention for some reason because like I noticed like the my healing process with my body it is kind of slower. So I guess don't shouldn't ask about the HIV, but my immunity maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So you're back on the HIV drugs.
Yeah, and then they included another pill with it, like called Bactrim. It's already Biktarvy, but now it's Biktarvy and Bactrim. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get away from the medication, but then I'm trying to get to the root of why I even need it. So, because
Okay.
I don't get like flu-like symptoms or anything. So, but
Mm. Okay. But you feel much better when you're on the drugs.
me honestly, I don't feel a difference. I just feel like I'm good without them. But then if like I started noticing things in my body, it's like I don't know. I'm trying to like not depend on them, but it seems like I have to.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm lost. I was like, I don't know. So I was
Yeah.
the best way. I don't
It's
know what I'm trying to ask you with this question, but it's all over
yeah.
the place.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll just go in blank. I'll just speak to your higher energies and then we'll just go from there. I never know really where we're gonna go, but sort of give you some sort of um see what your higher energies want to show. Okay, sweetheart, as I stand here, your energies come in. Um, what you're saying is, you take me into your soul, and I see you sitting down, and it's like making a decision. Do I, um, when we take drugs, the body can, they eventually will come. Well, it depends, I suppose, what drugs that are being taken. but your body will become dependent on it. So the dependency that you have on these drugs is there. You're showing me there's a dependency on that, and that is frustrating for you. So it's like accepting that. It's like this acceptance that, and then that will allow your heart to flow easier. Your heart's not angry. It's just like you're mentally feel like you're letting yourself down because of the dependency that you have. However, um, this acceptance that you have will just make the whole process a lot easier because of the restrictions, because of the dependency that you have, and then you get frustrated. It restricts the flow of your mental side, that restricts your body. So it stops there's a flow of female energy, and if you're angry and feeling like, oh no, I shouldn't be dependent on this, and then that causes like a friction within yourself, where I feel what I feel and what I can see and what I can tell from the observations of your brain is that if you accept, okay, I'm on these drugs, and they aren't I'm on these drugs, and this is how it is. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be on them for the rest of my life, but I'm on them today. It's like a type of self-acceptance that will allow more of your heart consciousness actually to flow in, because there's not this sort of frustration that you have with yourself and where you're at. Part of the journey, and many times through our life, we have to accept where we're at, and that's acceptance where we're at. Then it brings around a great empowerment where you can enjoy where you are more. You're more comfortable. You're more content. If there's this fight, then it brings around a discontent. So for you, and I feel if you just accept this is where I'm at, then that will actually flow more female energy into your body, which will have you'll get even better, more better. Um, your higher self is so then I go back. So I'm coming away from your brain. I'm going back into your soul, because it's like your soul is saying, Becky, can you walk with me? So it's like now you're opening up a path. And as I walk, um, you're saying there's a type of religious aspect in this. And you wouldn't think, oh, religion creates a split in our mentality. Right road, bad road, good, bad. It's like, oh, that's a good decision, that's a bad decision. And you're saying this is what needs to be broken down. And instead of going good decision, bad decision, it's like acceptance. This is where I am at. And just not demonizing it or feeling like this is bad road for me. Just, well, this is where I'm at. And life changes and things go up and down and things expand and more knowledge and understanding comes in. You just don't know what's going to happen, and it's being open to things changing. But if you don't uh, put yourself in a bad box because you're on medication, just this is where you're at the moment, and just feel comfortable in it. And don't feel, because I feel you have a religious type of energy in you which needs to, you feel like you've done something bad, or someone's looking down upon you and they're gonna like tell you off, and it's like that kind of energy that I feel. And there's no one looking down on you, like nobody. You're like, and imagining it, you're doing it to yourself. It's part of the religious programming that probably been in the consciousness of your family line for generations. You may have brought up on it. I'm not sure, but it's just relaxed. No one's shaming you or judging you or anything like that. It's um, also I feel like you should be proud of yourself. You've got a lot of proudness that you're not soaking in because of this uh, good, good, good person, bad person. So because you put yourself in a box, what's good and what's bad, rather than what did I learn from each experience that I've had in the past. um, you stop the proudness coming in, because it's like, oh no, I can't, I'm not allowed that good energy because that was a really bad time. Or you stop your own growth, where you can embrace your own growth by, well, I had this experience and this experience and this experience, and this is what I've learned. What religion does is just really low consciousness, place it in either one box or another. But consciousness itself, all experiences are valuable, and all experiences are there to learn and to grow from. And so therefore, bad experience, good experiences, it's a, like a really low level of consciousness that we've been working at. And it's like you rise up in your consciousness and like, hey, it's like also accepting yourself and all your experiences that you've had. And then you can allow all that, really, because you've got really lots of proud energy in you, that's coming from you down to you, but your body keeps whacking it away, like, no, I'm not going to be proud. And that might be also something to do with the relationship with your mother. And let me just have a look. Did you feel that your mum wasn't proud of you as a kid?
Yes, that's spot on.
Yeah. Oh, sweetheart. So I feel that I'm proud of you, sweetheart. And mums can only give what they give to themselves.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you've got to learn to, so where mums and dads fail, that's where we've got to learn to like give it to ourselves. And you've got all this proudness and you keep whacking it away. So just relax and allow it to come into your body, because it will lift you.
That's very that's a lot of it's very confirming. So thank you. I appreciate that.
You're so welcome. Thank you for
Bye.
coming on here. You take care.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, bye bye.